we want to factor this trinomial. You'll look at it and look for a GCF. When you do that, you'll see that the greatest common factor is 1, or we can just say that it does not have a greatest common factor. It's a trinomial, so we will factor it using the reverse of the FOIL method. Now remember, this last term tells us that we want a product of two numbers. So we want two numbers that multiply to get negative 63, and then we want their sum to be negative 2. Now if we think of factors of 63, we could have 1 in 63, 3 and 21, and then the one that you guys probably thought of was 7 and 9. But for a product to equal negative 63, it could be that the 1 would be negative, or the 63 could be negative, but just one of them. To multiply and get a negative number, you have different signs. So we want to multiply two numbers and get negative 63 and add them together and get negative 2. So we want the one with the bigger absolute value to be negative. So when you multiply 7 times 9, that's times negative 9, that's negative 63. When you add 7 plus negative 9, we get negative 2. So those are the two factors we want. G times G would give us G squared. So those will be our first terms. And then again, this tells us different signs. So we'll have one positive, one negative. The one with the greater absolute value needs to go with the negative. Now if we check this real quick with the FOIL method, first times first, G times G is G squared. O stands for outer, G times negative 9 is negative 9G. I stands for inner, 7 times G is 7G. L stands for last, 7 times negative 9 is negative 63. We'll combine our like terms. Negative 9G plus 7G is negative 2G. And so if you look back up to the beginning, we do have exactly the same thing, so it does check.